Hello again. Last time we were down here, we did go into these woods here. We nicknamed them Dead Woods. They're a bit unhealthy looking, and as we were coming out, don't notice path you can see behind us. So we felt today we'd have a wander down there, show you what's down there. Hope you enjoy.
So come and follow us on the Tom Frenchies and see what we find. Yeah, Wayne. Let's have a walk down there, see what them buildings are next to the canal.
You mean them little structures there with trees, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go have a wander down there. There'll be plenty of blackberries on there soon, won't there?
Oh yeah, I can't wait till it's blackberry season. Got lots of jam this year.
Hopefully. No, we've got some ducks down there. Wonder what that mound were there, look.
I'm not sure.
How ironizers and bondage structures and that get found under stuff like that.
Do they?
You know, like how burial mounds. Yeah. When kids were younger, we used to watch a lot of Time Team Room. And it were things like that we used to go looking for out in fields and hills. I mean, that's probably just a bunch of modern junk and someone's covered it over like nature's took its course, but some like aerial photographs and stuff like that, they were the type of things you used to look for.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
No, I don't know what cameras can pick that up.
That's a deer hoof, isn't it?
Yeah, that's deer track.
So deers have been in them woods.
So they are going through there.
Yeah.
I did get a comment from a guy who follows his channel, and he said he's seen 3 deers in there over morning.
Well, that's good news then.
You know, about 3 weeks, a month ago, so it is encouraging that they are using it to go through. I mean, you can see where something's been led down there, can't you?
Yeah.
So they are going in it, but
We just didn't see anything.
yeah, with like a scat on floor and stuff. I think they're just using it as a cut through to get to the other side, you know, to where we filmed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're actually spending much time in there. But it's all good signs, isn't it? Just watch yourself, it is very boggy there underfoot. And you know what you like with mud?
Yeah, I'm a magnet for it.
The canal is pretty high here, look. You'd only have to come up another 4 or 5 inch and all this would be flooded. I've no idea.
I know you got a comment saying pump station. Do you think that was something to do with it?
It has to be, doesn't it? This has to be something to do with pump station, because someone told me there was a pump station under this. They said if you go down here, there's a bit of a path that goes to the right and then it goes under the motorway to a pump station for power plant, yeah.
Cool.
It's worth a look, isn't it?
See, I love exploring where we've not been before, because we find stuff like this.
That's it, you never know what you're going to find here.
No.
I'm same. I do like walking where we've already been and where we know, but I do like walking where we haven't been.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you've got a bit of an inkling what's down there, you still don't know what you're going to see on way there, way back there.
No, you don't.
Let's have a bit of a zoom in over there so I can see out. It looks like a similar type of graffiti that's on that.
Abandoned house near Clayton.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like the same, doesn't it?
it does.
Happened, I mean, what, 20, 30 years ago or something, happened to a gang that used to go around doing it, because it's all
Old graffiti.
very similar and it's the same type of thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we'll keep going back up these for you. Yeah, I really do think that has something to do with our pump station. Because if you look at that grate on top there, don't look,
Yeah.
it's on the same line as this one here.
Yeah. And same period time.
Yeah, same type of construction, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does it say out on top of it? No, not really. Well, now I can make out the stock, but no data out, is it? Yeah. Yeah. Like we've said, none of us have been down this bit before, so we do like walking a bit into it unknown. We did get a comment on the channel saying if we walk down here, there's a bit of a path that takes us under the motorway bridge that leads us up to our power station, so we're going to have a look down there. But them rocks down there you can see in distance, that's as far as any of us has been down here. And we have lived here for, well, a good 10-12 years now. We've just never really, every time we've gone for a walk, let's go out for a day, you know, we've always jumped in car and had a wander about.
Yeah.
We haven't really took advantage of what's right on his doorstep. But I have said in one of his previous videos, my car needs a bit of work. So while we're waiting for that to get fixed, we thought we'd have a look about. Yeah. I wonder if that's what they're on about. But it has to be, doesn't it? I don't know whether to have a walk through there and have a look at that. Have a wander down there and have a look what's down there.
I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll have a walk down this bit first and have a nose to see what's under the bridge.
Yeah, if it's a dead end or there's nothing there, we can just turn around and carry on walking down there, can't we?
Yeah.
Let's go have a look. I don't know if they've tried to block this off a purpose or try and stop people getting in. I'm not sure why they've put these here.
Probably to stop cars and bikes.
Yeah, to stop motorbikes coming through.
Yeah.
Off-roaders. Yeah, I get you. I bet you're right. Just be careful though, you don't want to slip and fall.
Quite a lot of rubbish, isn't there?
They're canisters for air rifles, aren't they?
That's a real lot of them.
Yeah.
I've never seen that many before.
No, not bad. Look one like that.
They don't blow up.
I did get a comment from when we were in woods at the other side saying there was a guy that walked down here and it was a good 15 years ago since last time we were here, but it showed signs of somebody living under it. There's no signs of anybody living under it now.
No. But these little canister things, they're everywhere, going all the way up.
Yeah.
Absolutely loads of them.
It's very strange, isn't it? Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't think we should go much further up here because it does look like it's private property and neither of us wants to get done for trespass, but what a shame. I will just sneak us in a little bit and just show you what's at top of this mound, and then we'll turn round and head back down where we're sitting alongside at Cut. It's not absolutely beautiful. Nutty as a fruit cake, but absolutely beautiful. Hey, we'll keep going that way. Right. So we'll head back down and carry on alongside at canal. See if there's a little path that way for you. I have walked along this stretch of canal a couple of times, but it's always been on the other side. You don't really take note there what's on the other side. I don't think there's a bit of a path. The sheer number of them though is a bit confusing.
Absolutely tons of them.
I mean, I don't know what other uses they've got apart from going in air guns. There is a load of them.
When it used to be lit up.
Yeah.
Absolutely tons of them.
There's hundreds, if not thousands of them, aren't there?
I don't think there's been that many air guns shot up here.
Yeah. I wonder what other uses they could have. Happen it's for spray paints. They're using compressed air for something, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, so it's the same thing. That's what's wrought on that abandoned house over on way to Clayton on.
It's tag in it.
On side of the canal. Yeah.
2020.
2020. Right. As always, we will be keeping us eyes out for any signs of big black cats or any wildlife whatsoever. But I'm sure you can see Pendle over there in distance, look. And there's been quite a lot of his sightings been reported over there. And you can see how it's all linked up. And we're well within territory of how far they walk in on travel. There's been a lot of sightings over there. There's been a few sightings recently in Haslingden, and that's only about 6 miles that way, so we are bang on right in the middle. So hopefully we will see something. Like I said, chances are very slim for coming like face to face with one, but I'd say seeing one running across a field, I think his chances are a bit better at that than they are at catching one. Well, you know, like a good shot of one. Yeah, look down, there's more graffiti down here.
Look, it says air sort up everywhere.
Yeah, same again. Must have been a common tag back in early 2000s.
They're daffy duck.
Makes you wonder how they're getting up there, don't they? Unless they hung over that, I wouldn't have fancied that. There's a bit of a path goes up there, look. There's a bit of a path goes down there. Which one do you fancy?
The lower one.
Alright. Not too sure how far we'll be able to get down on this side. But so far to exploring, isn't it?
Yeah, still a nice explorer.
Look at that, it does have a calming effect, this canal, doesn't it? I don't know if it's how slow it moves. Does it just seem to help you relax?
It does.
You know, a shot of some of them scarlet cups. Like we said on previous video, they are edible, but I won't recommend anybody doing so, because it says if you cook them wrong, it can upset your stomach. But if anybody has tasted them, I'm quite inquisitive to know what they taste like. If somebody could let me know, that'd be great. Never noticed them before until we started going on walks to get out and about, but they are all over the place, aren't they?
Yeah,
You know, to say it says they're pretty rare on the internet,
yeah, they're everywhere.
but they only grow in damp, dark soil. Same with them funguses, eh? That's that one that's good for your stomach. People dry them out and powder them up and use them as tea.
I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it neither, but supposedly that's what you can do with them. Yeah, look at that one. You see how Harvey's starting to climb that tree?
Yeah.
That new shoots.
Oh, God, isn't it?
It won't be long, it'll be completely good. Can you see it all going up on that side, look?
Yeah.
It won't be long, it'll spread right across full tree, that. Does look nice, but it does end up killing them in the long run because it ends up strangling them.
Yeah.
More those.
Yeah, they're everywhere, aren't they? I never knew there were so many until we were starting to get out and about more.
Well, you know, we were talking about what we think these big black cats could be eating.
Well,
I have been looking into it a little bit more at night time, and it's there's a lot of people think rather than them risk any injury, you know, they're taking on a deer with antlers. Maybe they'll only take on the little ones. That's why we're finding so many young carcasses and not so many old ones.
yeah.
Because it'd be easy for them to sustain themselves on a couple of rabbits or moles, you know, that ain't going to cause them any injury, and a few young deer, rather than go after a big buck or something, you know what I mean, with antlers and risk hurting themselves.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the abundance moles and rabbits around Lancashire, you know what I mean, it's a never-ending supply.
It's an absolutely tons of them, aren't there?
Well, path seems to continue down there, so
Let's keep going.
we'll keep going until we can't, eh?
Yeah. Signs of spring.
Right.
I think they're pussy willows.
I was going to ask you what they are, I'm not too sure. Is that what they are, pussy willow?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
Isn't it crazy the amount of times we've walked down canal on the other side and we've never been on this side before?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bit of an house structure there. Yeah, let's go and have a look at that. Right, well, we've just come across here and we've got a couple of options now. We can have a wander through there, and that gets you onto Huncoat, or onto Canal. Or we can have a walk down there, not too sure where that takes us out. Or we can go across there. We've just noticed this bit of a structure here, so I'm sure you'll know what I'm going to say now.
Coffee time.
Definitely. It looks like it's had a window there, doesn't it? Is it wind to the bottom and the top one? Well, it's had a massive window here at one point at front too. I'm not too sure what this used to be.
What's that? Is that a fireplace?
Definitely had a fireplace, so there's a good chance it like a little house. Right. Yeah, it's definitely a fireplace, look.
I'd say a shepherd's hut, but it's next to canal, so it could also have had something to do with canal, like narrowboats or something, or deliveries.
When you used to come past with horses or something, somewhere to have a rest and feed you off. Yeah, I bet you're right. It does look old, doesn't it?
It does. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I love all these little old structures.
Yeah, that's why I like adventuring and not looking where we're going, we'll just go that way.
You always feel like you shouldn't be here though, don't you? You know, like you're trespassing, but it is right on side of a public footpath or a public right of way, so we ain't breaking any laws.
No.
But I'm sure it's not just us. You always tend to get a bit of a feeling like you shouldn't be here. But you know, when you come across bits and bats of structures like that. Oh, I don't know if you can see over there. Pendulum decided to disappear in distance, so there's a good chance it's going to rain shortly. You could just see a big black cat bounding across here, couldn't you? Well, I have been told they'll stick next to edges, you know, then they don't make a silhouette on skyline or against out flat. They are very elusive. I mean, if there were deer stood against that bush there, you know how well camouflaged they are, you won't be able to see that until it moved. Yeah, while she's pouring that, I'll just give you a quick another look around in here. We're having such a big window here at front, I really do think it did have something to do with canal. And there's a bit of a bridge there and a bridge further down, so I don't know if it were used as a place for horses to rest, and you know, where you could stop and up and get yourself a bit of a cup of tea or a bit of food for night. Definitely had a fireplace in it though. Isn't it great? This is the type of place I'd like to come back with metal detector, you know what I mean? Because you don't know who's buried something, happen to lose brick in fireplace, you know, you've all seen it on films. It could be out about them. My brain, it can't help it, always starts wondering about stuff like that. Look, there she is, look. Hello, Caleb.
Hello, Caleb.
Wave to Grandma. Right, we've just finished this coffee time in there. And we're going to go across that way. I don't know if you can see it at distance. There. I'm going to head to that. Let's show you Pendle again, look. Absolutely stunning, these views. There's Amble Dinner, look at distance, look. We couldn't see that from where we were before. I'm sure you all know that's linked up with Haslingden. There's been a lot of reports lately over there at Big Black Cats. In fact, there were one, you know, it was only like 3 weeks, a month ago, where it got seen twice in the same week by people walking the dogs. That's only 4 or 5 miles that way in a straight line. Pendle was only like 8 miles that way in a straight line, so could be anything passing in between, in the middle here. I couldn't walk past without giving you a shot of them, look. Look at them for a weird shape of a tree. You know how it's grown like that. Absolutely crackers in it, nature.
Yeah.
It must have been wind that's bent it all like that, you know, as it when it was younger, and then it's grown like that and started to grow up to get more light.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And nature bends things.
You got to love it, haven't you? And you don't really notice things like that. Stop to have a look, do you? You just drive past and give it a glance and not give it a second thought. But when you're out and about and walking about, because your mind's clear, yeah, you can think about things better. Look at that sky up there, that's beautiful.
It is. Sun's trying to peep out.
That's hopefully, oh, well, let's hope it does. So it's starting to spit a bit there. Pendle's starting to disappear again, but best thing about skin is, you know, it's waterproof. I think we'll keep going that way for you. Now there's gear shot out, look again. You know I can't walk past without giving you a shot of Pendle again. There she's, look, my mate Pendle. Right, we'll carry on going through there. We don't usually walk through farm fields and stuff like that, you know, because like I say, you always get a bit of a feeling like you shouldn't be here, but obviously these are new. And we haven't been down here before, so we thought we'd give it a go. As far as we can tell now, that one should fetch us out there now, unless we see another one while we're in the middle, but a quick pan around, we can't see any other, so we're going to head down there and see where that one fetches us out. The absolute abundance of moles around Lancashire it is. But you never see a mole, do you? You only ever see the hills. You know, how many of you has actually been out for a walk and seen a mole? I was inquisitive because I've never seen one out in live like. You've probably heard me say it before, but just goes to show how much of a weatherman Pendle is. For most places in Lancashire, if you start not being able to sit top of it, you know, it starts to cloud over. Usually it's only 5 to 10 minutes off before you'll get a bit of rain. Just a bit of an indicator for you. Well, our own star says it's down this way. Can't see any path across the middle of it, but let's have a little wander. Well, just to give you a bit of a bearing of where we are now. That's where we went earlier in the beginning bit of his video. But we're on the other side of the canal then. So we've gone there near, following woodland, onto that bit of an abandoned structure, we're not sure what it was. Through that turnstile there. And along the field this way. We'll keep coming this way for you. Yeah, we have gone slightly off the footpath, but I just wanted to give you a shot of this. But that's got me to thinking, I know, like when you're on a footpath and you're crossing a farmer's field, is there a certain radius like you're supposed to stay on the path for? You know, can you veer off a little bit? If so, you know, is it 10 foot, 20 foot, 15 foot? It's just stuff you don't think about, innit? So if anyone has got any views or comments or thoughts on that, who actually does know if there's a bit of a rule you're supposed to follow, if you could let us know that would be greatly appreciated. It's all little places like this I like to come to. Don't look like anybody's been down there for a while, does it? So you never know what you're going to find or see. You can just imagine that, can't you? Up there, big bag of butties, a couple of flasks. What a great place to stop and have a rest. This is look gorgeous. You all good, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Your legs okay?
Not too bad.
Just starting to get to that time there where it starts to transition from daytime animals to night time animals, so we will be keeping his eyes out. I've been trying to get a good shot of an owl for quite a few weeks now and I haven't managed it yet, but it's like they're playing a bit of a game with me. I mean, it's like they know when I'm putting my camera away they're taking it out. Last time we did see a big massive white one, but we only got a shot at the back end of that. And every time we put camera away, it come back and we wait another 10 minutes. No, it's not coming back, so we pack it up and then it'll come back again. And we did that 2 or 3 times. And we finally said enough's enough. Let's get back into the car. And I kid you not, we drove 100 metres in the car and it flew right in front of the window screen. So we've started putting Dawn's phone now in the camera holder in the car, so we're more or less recording every journey we go on. Because you never know what you're going to miss. And like I say, it's always when you've got your camera away. She does get a bit nervous crossing bridges, so. Nice little spot, that, isn't it?
It is.
Picturesque. I think that arrow said it was straight up here, so let's have a look what we see. I tell you, she's getting some hires done. As we were walking across bridge, then she'd have said to me, "What's that on?" Right. I thought she'd cracked up. We thought it was an old gravestone at first, but I'm not too sure what that is. Look, it's getting a big W on it. Just a stone on its own. On the other side, look. I don't know if that's an S or a money symbol. What's that? It's just an S, isn't it? On one side there's a W, on one side there's an S. So it can't be like west and south, otherwise that'll be an N. So I'm not sure what that is. But I do know a lot of these old footpaths, they used to be what's known as pedlars' paths. Well, that's where the story of Pendle Witches come from originally, innit? You know, it all come from pedlars used to travel up and down footpaths from town to town selling the wares, and used to get beggars on side of them asking for bits of pennies and bits of bits of stuff they were selling. I'm just wondering if it has anything to do with that, because it's definitely old. It's just strange it's out here on its own. If anyone knows what that is or has any idea or thoughts, if you could leave us a comment, that'd be great. We'll keep heading back that way for you. Like I was saying about these pedlars' paths, that's where one of the most famous stories at Pendle Witches come from, innit? I think it were Alison Device. You know, she were begging at side of one of them pedlars' paths and asked a fella for a few pins or a few pennies, I forgetting which, and he's told her to bog off like. And, you know, the big black dogs appeared. And she supposed to have said to it, fell him, and bloke's had a heart attack or a stroke, but you know, symptoms of. He's managed to get himself down into town. They've sent word to his son saying your father's poorly. He's come up and he's told them the story. And they've gone on a witch hunt, and that's where it all came about. That's one of the most famous stories at Pendle Witches, is with Big Black Dog. I just thought I'd give you a little bit more information. And we'll keep heading that way. I mean, just look at the shape of some of these trees. I mean, that's not winning no beauty contest, is it? Tell you, I'm sure most weird and spooky looking trees, they have to be found in Lancashire, don't they? It's just started raining again, but we do enjoy it. Well, I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there's a bit of a rainbow starting to appear over there. I don't know one person that a rainbow don't cheer up. So there you go. I'll just give you a look at the colour of the sky over there. How cool's that look? It's almost as if there's a big fire off out in distance, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks like there's a massive fire going on.
Yeah, we'll go over here. And we're going to head to that one now. absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
It don't matter what weather, what time of season, even what time of day or night, does it?
No.
Oh, always beautiful. Right, well, we've just come up from there. And if we go right here, look. Looks like we're going to come back out on bridge on Oldham Lane.
Is that where that weird shoe tree is?
Yeah,
Oh, come
yeah, I
on.
think that's where the shoe tree is. What a nice little circuit.
It is, isn't it? Nice little adventure today.
And these type of walks are like the best, you know, where you don't know where you're going and you're having a little explore about.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't gone so far, we've stayed pretty local, pretty flattish.
Yeah.
A good beginner walk, you know, just to keep your cardio ticking over.
Yeah, it is.
Get your steps in. That caravan down there looks beautiful, isn't it? We went away and stayed in one of them. Can you remember what that place was called?
Chichester.
Chichester, yeah.
Down south when everybody Cuban.
That was beautiful down there too, wasn't it?
It were.
Very rural.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't thought about that for ages. But you go on a little walk and it sparks a bit of a memory, it triggers something else and everything comes flooding back to you, doesn't it?
It does.
It was a good weekend with that, weren't it?
It was. We had loads of walks down there, we just weren't filming them, were we?
Yeah. Imagine if we'd have been filming from all way back then, all stuff would have got on camera, by now.
Oh, we'd have got loads.
Tell you, to anybody thinking about doing this, I really couldn't recommend it enough. I mean, you don't even need to do filming side, just get out and about and wander about. But if you do start documenting it, you know, it's a way to look back when you're older, you're no longer capable of doing it, or when your kids have grown up and they want to show grandkids. Absolutely cracking idea. We were just having a bit of a look at this. We're not too sure, but we think that up there with winching stuff off barges, you know, that bales of coal or animal feed or something like that. But we're just wondering if ground's built up or it's actually sunk, because it looks like there's a bit of a doorway there. Now, it's been bricked up now, like it's obviously in use with farmer as a barn, but just wondering what it used to be back in there. Yeah. Well, you probably all know what I'm going to say.
Coffee time.
You know, a spooky looking bird, full stop, them, aren't they?
Yeah.
You can just imagine it sat on top of a grave, can't you? There's another one up there, like. Hey, while she's pouring coffee, I'll just give you a quick look about. Canal's moving a lot quicker than it worked last time we come up.
It's nowhere near as rough as it was the first time, though, is it? And then our winds.
No, but it is picking up a touch, isn't it? Look.
Yeah.
The time before we came down, that it were. With that calm, it looked like it weren't moving at all.
Yeah.
Does look a bit higher than it were last time. We have had quite a bit of rain the last couple of days, haven't we? Just show you that, look. There's something we found on his wander. No doubt they'll be getting bent back straight and hung on back door or something. We do seem to come across little bits and bats of stuff like that. We have started collecting a little bit, you know, like mementos. Well, it's not up this one, is it, where the shoe tree is? No, that's further down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
If anyone is new to the channel or they're wondering what we're talking about, if you check out one of his previous videos, a walk round Huncoat Canal, if you keep going that way, there's a bit of a bridge near RSPCA. When you cross over that, there is a tree with about 8 to 10 pairs of shoes hung up in it, and we just felt it was a bit strange. But we'll keep heading up this way. Give you a shot at colour of that looking distance. It does, beautiful. Yeah. And that's where we started his little walk today, so we have been in these woods outside. And that's on a previous video too. If you're interested, you can have a look at that. So, it was a nice little circuit walk we've done today. And we'll keep heading up here. Right, well there you have it. Thanks for coming with us on another one. Hope you've all enjoyed yourself and it's given you a little relax. Just like to say thank you to people who has already liked, subscribed and shared. And if you're new to the channel, please could you like and subscribe, that would be appreciated. Oh, thanks for coming with us.
Yep. Thanks for coming with us on this adventure, this exploring around Huncoat. Thanks for lovely comments left by everyone so far.
Yeah, thank you very much, it is appreciated. Good night.